Okay, now we're going to cut out the pie shape, and we'll need 4 pieces of fabric for that. And for this fabric here, this is a stripe, and I want the stripe to be on the bias so that the stripes are at a 90-degree angle. So I'm placing this so that the stripes are going to go like this across the piece of paper, or across the shape I should say, instead of going straight out. I don't want that. Okay, and you may want to think of doing that as well for this shape. It does very well to have it on the bias, which actually is the piece of paper square on the fabric. It actually makes the shape at a 45-degree angle, so that kind of works out really well. But you do use up more fabric that way, so beware. Also, again, I made the same mistake with this pattern. This is the actual sewing line. You're going to need to draw a 1/2 inch line outside of this mark here all the way around. Let's go ahead and do that now while we're talking about it. For the arc, you'll just measure out a 1/2 inch in several places. And you'll just draw that line. Doesn't have to be perfect. And this is your cut line here. As you see, this is not perfect, but it gives you a really good idea of where to cut. Okay. Now I'm going to pin this to my fabric and cut it out along that line we just drew. And I'm going to need 4 of these. I don't know if I have enough of this one fabric to use for all 4 pieces. That would be ideal, but I didn't plan very well. So I'm going to have mine a little bit different. I might have 4 different fabrics for this pie shape. But either way, you go ahead and place your pattern onto your fabric, preferably on the bias, and go ahead and cut out 4 pieces.